Good morning, everyone. Today I thought I'd show how to play Stone Cold Hockey from Stone Mountain Press. And I made up a couple teams, so we're just going to give them a little run through, see how they make out. The first one is Soviet All-Stars from 1978-79, and they're going to be taking on the New England Whalers from 1978-79. During that year, the Russians did a little tour through the WHA, and they were 4-1-1. Had a very good, successful tour when they came through. A lot of times they brought all their top guys, not just the club team. The Soviets did the same in this one. When I researched the Soviets, it wasn't just one team. They combined players from different teams. New England that year was 37-34-9, so just above 500. The way you play Stone Cold Hockey, the first thing you do is you take a look at control ratings. So if you see for the Russians, their away control is a 10, and their control for New England at home is a 6. So New England is a -4. So what you would do is go to the control chart, and for -4 at home, visitor control range is 1-11. And New England's would be 12-20. I just got my little buddy, my little dog came to visit me. Good morning, little buddy. So the first thing you would do is you write down on your sheet, control range for the Soviets is 1-11, and New England would be 1-12. And the way you're going to do it, and then the second thing you would do, is add up the aggression ranges. So New England is an 8. And Soviet All-Stars is a 7. So that would be a 15. So you would go to your puck battle threshold, and 15 would be 13 or more. And the way you play the game is you're going to roll the dice. I'm just going to use white. You go there first. So I've already done the first roll. First roll is a 14. So we're going to go to the puck battle chart. And the timing die is a 6-sided die. So 6-sided die is a 5. So we're going to knock off 5 minutes. So we're at the 15-minute mark. And we had a 14, so it's a puck battle. So we're going to go to the puck battle chart. And then you take your 2 dice from your 2 10-sided dice. And I always read black-white, so it's going to be 35. So we're going to go to the puck battle chart for the first period. 35, and it reads, minor penalty on the home team, visiting team takes 1 hit. So we have a penalty on New England, and for that, it's going to be the Russians are going to take 1 hit. What you do from there is you're going to do a power play for the Russians. They're going to get 2 chances, and you check their power play number. The Russians are a 9. Penalty kill for New England is a 4. So they're going to be +5. So you're going to go to the power play chart. All your rolls on the power play chart are going to be +5. So I'm just going to start with that. And first one is a 13. And the 13 reads 13-25, scores, rebound, chance, slammed home. So right off the bat, the Russians are going to score in the power play. And I roll a 20-sided dice, see how many assists there are. And there's an assist chart. And 17 says 2 assists, random, but if the player was repeated, choose the nearest alternate forward. So we roll for who scored. It's going to be 45. This 45 is going to be Vladimir Kovin. So I'm just going to put down a goal for the Russians here. And I put all my scoring. Oh, I did have it. Oh, I got a different sheet here. Maybe I'll put it in here then. So I got this idea from Bob Hansen. Actually, this is Bob Hansen's idea for a dice roller too. It's called Squik, S-Q-U-I. It's pretty handy dandy. I quite like it. Thank you, Bob. So it's going to be Vladimir Kovin. Oops, go back to my pen. He puts it in, and 2 assists. First one's going to be 77, which is going to be Vladimir Popov. Second assist, number 60, is going to be Vyacheslav Nazarov. So it's going to be from Popov and Nazarov. So it's a power play goal right off the bat, and it's 1-0 for the Russians. I roll all the dice all together. I just like doing it all at once. So 6 is the timing. So I knocked off 6. We were at 14 for the goal. So we're now down to 8. We go to the white die. White die is a 12. Remember, 13 to 20 means we're going to a puck battle. So 12 means we're going to go to control. Then we check the red die. 1 to 11, it's going to be controlled by the Soviets. And 12-20 controlled by New England. You can see it's an 18. So New England is going to control it. And we're going to roll an 08. We check the defense of the Russians. It's a 4. Their defense is a 6. So we're going to go to the defense column. If it would have been 7 or higher, we'd go to the attack chart. So we're going to go to the defense column number 4. Sorry, defense column number 8. 08 means point chance as scrambling defenders race for position. So New England's going to get a point chance. So roll on the shot chart. And the shot chart, point chance number 72, is going to be save made. And we're just going to continue. So we are 12 minutes in, 8 minutes left to go in the period, 1-0. So it is an abstraction of the game of hockey. So 8 is going to be, we're down to 2 minutes left to go in the period. The white die is 16, which means we're going to have a puck battle. And we're going to go to the puck battle chart, number 85. And puck battle chart, first period 85 is going to be make a stand. Both teams deal 1 hit. So you have your hit charts right here. So both teams deal a hit. If stamina of either team is 7 or less, a fight occurs. And stamina right now, Russia is 8 and they are 9. So we're not going to have a fight. Just go on to the next sequence of play. And we get a 5. Now our 2, subtract 5, we go in the negative, so that's the end of the first period. So in the first period, it's 1-0 for the Soviets, and we just start with the next period. So it is a quick, fast-playing game. It is a lot of fun. There's a lot of fights and stuff, a lot of references on charts, but it's a pretty cool game. 17 minutes, we have a 3. Puck battle chart is 15, so we are going to go to the puck battle chart, and we're looking at 71, and we're going to go to the second period this time. 71 says go to the agitator table. So the agitator table is up here, so we have to roll a 6-sided die for that. I'm just going to roll it right here, number 1, and 1 says home has an agitator. So you take a look at your teams, and here is New England. And you have a goon, or a tough guy, or an intimidator. The enforcer is what's called in the game. And agitator is the squiggly line. So Johnny Pie McKenzie, very annoying player when he played, is the agitator. So when we go to the puck battle chart, 71. Agitator table number 1. Home presence, deal 1 hit agitator table, I should say. Home agitator, yes. Deal 1 hit and create a crease chance. No visitor gets a slot chance. So they are going to deal a hit. So Russians down to 7, and we're going to get a crease chance. So we're going to roll on the crease table. And crease chance number 26 is going to be 12 goalie 12 plus makes a save. And if we take a look at Michigan, he's a 7. So New England shoots, and they're going to score. So this game is all tied up at 1. We'll see how many assists there are. Number 3 is just 1 assist. So New England's goal scored by number 93. That is going to be Jim Warner. And the assist is going to go to 48, which is Gordy Roberts. So Jim Warner from Roberts. And this hockey game is all tied up at 1-1. I know you can put stamina here. I'm just going to mark down the goals so I know it's 1-1 right here. Next roll. Roll of 4, so we're down to 13. And white die is going to go to control. And number 11 means it's going to be controlled by the Russians. The Russians have the puck. And we're going to take a look at the defense die. Defense die is an 8. So it's outside of New England's range. So we're going to have an attack. So we're going to go to the attack chart, number 87. Attacking stamina 6 plus, crease chance. And if you take a look, the Russians are at 7, so they are going to get a crease chance. Here comes a shot on net, number 13. That's going to be pretty good. Low rolls are good in this game. Crease chance 13, 0-23, scores. The Russians put one top corner. We'll see how many assists there are. 5 is going to be, where's my assist table here? 5 is going to be 1 assist. So the Russians' first goal, number 32, it's going to be scored by Alexander Andreev. And the assists are going to go to 92, which is Vladimir Durden. So it's 2-1 for the Soviet All-Stars over New England. Next one. We're going to knock off 2 minutes. I need a bit of my coffee first thing this morning. Knock off 2 minutes. White die is a 4, so that means we're going to go to the red control chart. I haven't played this in a while, so hope I'm doing it all correctly. Puck, the control chart is 17, so we're going to go to New England. So New England has a scoring chance. 12 is defense. They're going to have an attack. And 73 on the attack chart is going to be comeback surge. If attacking team is trailing, they score. So New England is going to put one in. They're going to tie this hockey game at 2. We'll just see how many. We got 17. We're going to have 2 assists. Random. If the player is repeated, choose the nearest player. So 36 is my roll. So New England's goal is scored by Dave Keon, one of my favorite players. And I used to scout with his son, Tim Keon. Tim Keon scouted for the Chicago Blackhawks, and he was scouting for Central Scouting Hockey, if I remember right, at the end of my my scouting career. I really liked him, super good guy. So Keon gets the first one, and second assist is going to go to Mike Antonovich. So it is now 2-2. This is a good note on my iPad. Again, Bob Hansen gave me the suggestion for this. Bob has got many great ideas. If you go to his website, Bob's Tabletop Sports, you'll also figure out how to play, how to make cards. He does a terrific job of making cards. One of the best guys out there. Him and Travis Jansen are awesome at it. So 5 on the timing charts. We're down to 6. And white die 17 means we're going to be going to the puck battle chart. So puck battle chart, I'm going to read these 2 things. It's going to be a 55. Puck battle chart, second period 55 is going to be will to win. Both teams deal 1 hit for possession. So we're each going to deal 1 hit for possession. Higher stamina gets a crease chance. If equal, home team gets a slot chance. So New England has more... Levi, no. My dog's barking. They're going to get a crease chance. So roll for the crease chance for New England. And crease chance number 24. I think this is going to be a good chance. Yes. Oh, goalie 12 plus makes a save. Michigan's just a 7. So New England puts one in, and they've tied this hockey game up. Oh, sorry, they've taken a 3-2 lead on the Russians. See how many assists and who scored the first goal. 13 is going to be on the assist chart that I check. It's going to be 2 assists. They're random. First goal by number 50. So 50 is going to be Warren Miller puts it in. And the 2 assists. 58 is going to go to Mike Antonovich, having a nice night. And Andre Lacroix, another classic player from the past. Very good centerman. Used to play for the Philadelphia Blazers, Philadelphia Flyers. Lacroix did, one of the better players in the WHA during this time period. Roll the dice. We have a 3 on the timing dice. We're going to go to the white die, and that is going to take us to control chart. Control chart, I use the red. It's going to go to the Russians. So the Russians are going to get control. I circle A if it's control, B for puck battle. I'm not sure if that's how it's designed, but that's just how I use it. Find it pretty handy dandy. Check the defense chart. 15, it's an 8, so it's going to be an attack. And this is kind of a little bit off, so I'll just re-roll. 73 on the attack chart is going to be comeback surge. If attacking team is trailing, they score. The Russians are trailing, so they're going to put one in. And this game is all tied up at 3-3. The Russians come right back with a goal. They're going to get 2 assists random. First one going to number 17, which is going to be Alexander Volchkov, one of their better players. So Alexander Volchkov is going to put one in for the Russians. And the 2 assists are going to 33. First one is going to Alexander Lobanov. And second one, 95, is going to Slipchenko. So Lobanov will get 1 assist. And Slipchenko is going to get the 2nd assist. And we're all tied up at 3-3 here between New England and the Soviet All-Stars. 2. On my timing, we got 1 minute left. White die is a 4, so we're going to go to control. It's going to be the Russians controlling the puck. 1, it's going to be defended by New England, so we're going to go to the defense chart, number 72. So defense 72, defenders only weak shot, easy move. And I'm just going to roll the timer die. It's a 5, so that is the end of the period. So we're going into the 3rd period. You can see it plays pretty quick. Number 4, 16 minutes. White die, we're going to the puck battle chart. And puck battle chart, we're looking at 09 in the 3rd period. 3rd period, 09 is going to be an aggression check. Minor penalty, also deal 1 hit. So for aggression checks, what you do is you check each of these numbers. So the Russians are behind by 1. So you're going to add 1 to New England's dice. So they have an 11 plus the 1 gives them a 12. And they're a 4. So they have the highest aggression check. It's based on the dice. I do red for New England, blue for the Soviets. So what did I say? There's a penalty coming up, aggression check. So minor penalty and deal 1 hit. So it's going to be a penalty to New England. And so the Russians will be going on the power play for the next 2 chances. So power play chart, Russians power play is a 9, New England's is a 4. So they're +5 on a power play. First one is a 14 plus 5. They score. Russians put one in, a power play goal to make it 4-3. Let's see how many assists we're gonna have. 15. There's gonna be 2 assists. Russians first goal, number 30, is going to be Alexander Andreev again. And 2 assists. Number 56 is going to Nazarov, his second assist of the game, and Alexander Volchkov. So Volchkov having a good game, and Nazarov. Yeah, I have another sheet where I have scoring underneath. I didn't realize I took a picture of the sheet I used. Not as much. This one, all the sheets are pretty good. You can design your own too. We're going to go 3. So we were at 15. We're now at 12 on the timing die. 4 means that we're going to go to see who gets control. 11, it's the Russians again are getting control. And 1 means it's going to be defended. So we're going to go to the defended column. And 79 looks like the roll on defended column. 79 is questionable contact, ends the rush, but no whistle. So Russians don't get anything on that. The next roll is a 1, so we're down to 11 minutes to go. 11 is going to go to puck battle. This time it's going to go to New England's going to get it. That is a 9. So it's going to be an attack for New England. And we have a 17. So 17 in the attack chart. Attack of +4 is going to score. Their attack is a 9. The New England Whalers come back and they tie up this hockey game. So 11 minutes to go and we're all tied up. Let's just see who gets the first one. Number 12 is going to be for 2 random assists. 46, the goal is going to be scored by Warren Miller, his second of the game today. Warren Miller having a nice hockey game. 2 assists are going to go to, first one's going to go to 26, which is Mike Rogers. Small, great offensive player that can really wheel. And 58, it's going to Mike Antonovich. Antonovich's 3rd assist of the game. Mike Rogers picks it up. Antonovich, very high-scoring winger back in the day. Antonovich was a good hockey player. So 11 minutes to go. We got a 4-4 hockey game here between New England and Russia. First one, 1 minute. So we're down to 10 minutes to go. And 5 means we're going to the control chart. Number 12, it's going to be controlled by New England. Defense is a 6. So the Russians are going to be stopping them. We're going to go to the defense chart, number 41. And good check and open ice disrupts the flow. So nothing comes of that New England attack. Got a 3. We're down to 7 minutes to go in this hockey game. 5, which means we're going to control. 6 is going to be controlled by the Russians. 5, it's going to be defended. Yes, New England's going to defend it. Number 38. Action grinds to a halt on the board. So play starting to even out, as it would be in a 4-4 tie at the end of the hockey game. We got a 5. We're down to 2. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Oh, I think I bumped that die. We're going to go to see who gets control. And it's going to go 11 to the Russians. The Russians have control. And it's not defended. So it's going to be attack number 56. Attack number 56 is going to be 11. Attack of 11 plus scores. Their attack is a 10. So we move on to the next column. So the next column is a slot chance. So a slot chance for the Russians. Here they go. They're going to let it go. No way. 08. Low rolls are not very good. Slot chance 08 scores. The Russians put it in with 2 minutes to go in the hockey game. Oh, man. Let's see who scores it. going to be 4 is going to be just 1 assist. And the goal scorer, number 48. The hero is going to be Vladimir Kovin. He's going to put it in. And the assists, oh, my dog wants outside. Assists is going to number 30, Alexander Lobanov. And I'm just going to quit here. I'm going to put my dog outside. So there's 2 minutes left to go in the game. Actually, maybe I should just finish it off. Yeah, I'm just going to quit here. I need to go put my dog outside. Basically, that's how you play it. The last 2 minutes, you would switch over to a different dice, and you'd roll this dice for the last 2 minutes, and you work your way through. But yeah, that's Stone Cold Hockey. It's basically how you play it. Hope you enjoyed it. This game right now is 2 minutes to go, and we got the Russians just made it 5-4. My dog's looking at me. I gotta go put him outside. Hopefully you enjoyed it, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.